All right, guys. Welcome to United Dirt's Sim Series 305 Unlimited class, coming to you from Volusia Speedway. We are running a little bit of a stripped down show tonight, so we will unfortunately not have a national anthem or intro. Do apologize, we had a few little technical difficulties, and it seems like some of the streaming software is having a little feud with YouTube at the moment, so that's definitely going to impact us slightly. But we wanted to get on here, wanted to welcome everybody out to Volusia tonight here for United Dirt Sim Series. It's going to be one hell of a show. I can't wait to see how everything's going. They are rolling into qualifying right now as we speak. So we will wait and see how things are going here. Volusia is going to be one of those tracks where, it is a smaller bull ring, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. We're trying to clean up the racing, so we've taken some strides to minimize some of the cautions and get the drivers to drive a little bit cleaner. So we will have one fast repair on tonight, so that means that if a car is involved in an incident, they can go in and get their car repaired to back to 100% state. But we will not have any wave rounds or black flags will not be cleared, things like that. We're trying to get it to be as close to real life as we can. My name's Dave Ward. I will be bringing the action to you here tonight. Also, the league president for United Dirt Sim Series. So we want to thank everybody for coming out and showing your support for our new league that we are trying to get rocking and rolling. We have 400 drivers in the league. We have about 53 total drivers that have made it over into the 360 and 305 Unlimited Open Set Outlaw division. So that is the new league that we created, and it is by an invitational only, or by invite only, I should say. So we will have to wait and see how many cars we get to show up. We might be moving this class down to the other one and allowing a few more drivers into it to pack this race. Tonight it looks like we're going to have right around 20 drivers, so this should be a good show. Many of them A-class, only a few D-class drivers, so some people to look out for will be Jake Greenwood. Right now, Darren Detweiler is sitting on top of the leaderboard, qualifying with a 14.939. Randy Shreve sitting in second. So let's see how this goes here. So here's your qualifying order as it stands right now. Darren Detweiler, like I said, at the top of the board. Now Jake Greenwood going to take over that second position. Both those drivers from one of the bigger teams here in United Dirt Sim Series Most Wanted Motorsports. Randy Shreves from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports going to take home the third spot right now, and fourth is going to be Chris Jones. We call him the Crazy Australian in that number 54. Caleb Harmon's going to round out your top five. Great showing tonight from Steven Vogelsong as well, going to sit in that sixth position as we're getting ready to roll into the heat races. This is going to be a good one. We should see some good close racing. Last night in our fixed division, we definitely had some great racing back and forth, even with one hell of a finish from, it was Ernie Williams Jr. was setting up Rylan Gray, and the Ernie Williams showed the experience that he has and set him up a couple laps. With a couple laps to go, was able to beat him to the start-finish line, and Rylan Gray just didn't have enough for him. So these guys really pouring their heart and soul into this tonight. We should be seeing a good show. We will have the 360 Outlaw division up after this class, so make sure you're staying tuned. Hopefully we'll have the system back up and running. Unfortunately, with me not doing the broadcast on my computer tonight, we did have a few little snafus that we had to get around. But we came through the back door, and we are here. Nothing's going to stop us. We are coming for it. So we're getting ready to round up, getting through qualifying right now, so you can still see that your top five still stands the same. Clint Stone right there looks like he's going to take over that sixth spot, bumping Steven Vogelsong down to seventh. Clint Stone also from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, so rounding out the top 10 there, you have Kenneth Payne from KPR, Kenneth Payne Racing. Another going to be another good one to keep an eye on as well. So we are getting ready to roll into the heat races here. And coming up in the first heat, going to be starting row number 1. As you can see on the inside is going to be the number 27 of Steven Vogelsong. Outside of him is going to be the number 11 of Caleb Harmon. Row number 2 is going to be Randy Shreves. Look at that mug right there in the number 56. And Darren Detweiler, your top qualifier right there, going to start in the 4th position in the 3D. Row number 3 is going to be the 000 of Austin Stern. Outside of him, row number 3 in that 6th position is going to be the number 1 of Blaine Brink. Row number 4 is going to be the number 19 of Dante Brown. And the number 00 of Billy Brickley. That's a cute photo right there from his childhood for Billy Brickley. Row number 5 is going to be the number 13 of Aiden Beerline. And me. Look at that handsome face right there. But won't be running tonight. So we are going to get this thing rocking and rolling. We should see some cars taken to the track here in just a moment. So here we go with Steven Vogelsong and Caleb Harmon. Going to be bringing him around here momentarily. Letting everybody get gridded up as they are all getting situated, strapped in, and ready to rock and roll. This is going to be a hell of a heat race right now. All right, going to get ready to roll them out. So as you can see right there, Steven Vogelsong in the white and black number 27. Outside of him is going to be the gray and orange number 11. They're going to bring him down to the start-finish. Looks like we have some new paint jobs out there. Darren Detweiler from Double D's Designs there in the 3D. Yellow, black, and white right there, sponsored by Design Metal Art. So here we go. We should be seeing him go green flag, I believe, in another lap. So with the smaller field tonight, we're going to have to kind of play it by ear to see who's going to get transferred into the A and B mains. Not quite sure. We have a pretty deep first heat, so I'm assuming that there's only going to be about 2 heats, and then they'll probably go into the B main to transfer the rest. So we'll have to keep an eye, but it looks like everybody should make the A main tonight. Nobody will have to be running the alphabet soup. One to watch right there is going to be the 00 and the red and black, starting second to last row. That is Billy Brickley, already trying to make a move. There will be no cautions in the first heat race here. Looks like problems for Blaine Blinky Brink getting spun around. Billy Brickley all the way up into that 5th position already. Caleb Harmon out front right now. Vogelsong in second. Now looks like Detweiler battling with Randy Shreves. This is about a 4-car battle for that lead position. All trying to get a good spot for that A main. 3 wide going into 1 and 2 right there. Shreves was able to pull ahead, so they didn't end up stacking up. Vogelsong on the inside. Now you have Beerline looking on the inside of Brickley. Billy Brickley still holding down that 4th position. Trying to move up through the field. He is in a hurry, folks. Randy Shreves right in front of him in 3rd. Now Darren Detweiler, your top qualifier, taking over the lead as they went across the start-finish line. Let's see if he can hold it. Caleb Harmon not wanting to give up. He's running that outside line. Looks like he went up the hill. Randy Shreves now trying to work on the inside as they come through 3 and 4 onto the front stretch. And Billy Brickley sitting right there in the catbird seat waiting for the mistake to come so he can capitalize on it. He's thinking 3 wide as they go down the back straightaway. Didn't have to make it happen. Looks like Caleb Harmon backed off slightly. Randy Shreves is going to take over the second position. And Billy Brickley taking over third. So Darren Detweiler still holding down that top spot. He no challenge at the moment with about 3 to 4 car lengths, but he has Sofa King Fast Sim Sports all over his ass. He better get to moving because right now he is the most wanted out on the track in that 3D. Darren Detweiler doing one hell of a job holding them off so far. 2 laps to go, as you can see, working down the back straightaway. Billy Brickley taking over that second position. Randy Shreves not going to give it to him too easy, it doesn't look like. Looks like Randy might be backpedaling slightly. Brickley trying to chase him down as they come down to the white flag. Going on the back straightaway, it's still Darren Detweiler. And Billy Brickley playing a little bit of peekaboo hide and seek right there with his internet connection. Randy Shreves, I think, might have squeaked him out for that second position. We'll have to watch and see. It is still showing Billy Brickley in the second position. So Randy Shreves third, Aiden Bierlein fourth, Caleb Harmon fifth, and Steven Vogelsong sixth. Now your second heat race, getting ready to grid up here. All right, so it looks like the second heat getting ready to grid up. We're going to go ahead and run through them. Going to sit on the front row. Inside front row is going to be Brandon Kerstetter in the 922. Outside of him is going to be Clint Stone in the number 88. He's part of Sofa King Fast Sim Sports as well. Not sure on Brandon Kerstetter. We'll have to get back to that. Row number 2 is going to be in third position. Inside row number 2 is going to be the number 54 of Chris Jones. Outside of him is going to be the number 43 of Jake Greenwood from Most Wanted Motorsports. Row number 3 is going to be the number 100 KPR racing machine right there, Kenneth Payne. Outside of him is going to be Carl Deitch in the number 8. Row number 4 is going to be the number 77 of Dustin Sargent. And outside of him, I always get a kick out of that picture, Andrew Hansen. Row number 5, going to start dead last right here in this second heat. Going to be the number 9 of Derek Bond. So that's going to be one guy to keep an eye on as well. He's going to have to get to hustling. Look at that mystery machine right there from Carl Deitch running out there. And the true-to-life 43 Greenwood Special. That's what his sprint car looks like in real life. He has a 305 Race Saver. That's Jake Greenwood. Here we go, getting ready to rock and roll. We should be coming down any second. We should be looking for the green flag right there. Look at that green and black Sofa King's Fast Sim Sports, sponsored by Jessup Logistics. Now he took a blink. Internet connection's kind of acting up a little bit tonight. 922 of Brandon Kerstetter. Going to bring him down to the green flag. He's going to get to hustling, try and get out on the field as far as he can. He's already got about a car length and a half. Oh boy, we are going to get busy here. Look at this wad of cars coming through right now. Man, you've got Jake Greenwood taking over that second position. You got that Australian 54 of Chris Jones looking down the inside in that black and purple, repping the flag. The 100 of Kenneth Payne right there in the KPR racing machine, looking to the outside, trying to take over that third position. A new leader out on the track. That is going to be Jake Greenwood. So Jake Greenwood in the number 43, going to take over that top spot. And there you can see it right there. So Jake Greenwood out about 3 to 4 car lengths on Brandon Kurtstetter. Sitting back in that third position, Kenneth Payne taking that guy over. Chris Jones still in fourth. We got a little bit of rocking and rolling there. It looked like might have been Dustin Sargent or Noah's Derek Bond and Carl Deach. So Deach in the mystery machine going for a ride down the back straightaway. Jake Greenwood trying to stay out there. He's got about 3 to 4 car lengths. My apologies. I didn't see that the heat grid was still on. I apologize for that. It's a one-man show tonight, but we're going to get through it. So now about 5 car lengths or so, maybe even slightly more than that for Jake Greenwood. Out front, it looks like he's got about half a second on second place right now. That's Brandon Kurtstetter. And Kurtstetter with a little bit of room from Kenneth Payne. So Kenneth Payne in the red, white, and black trying to be the man on the move right now. Clint Stone going the wrong way, unfortunately. Looks like he might be having a rough night. Dropped back into that 6th position. Started in 2nd. So, yeah. Andrew Hansen, let's take a look at him. Look at that bright thing there. That is one fast fluorescent turd right there. We call him the wrecking ball for a reason. We made it as bright as we could so that we could see him coming. And he is running in that 7th position. Let's jump back up to the leader now. Jake Greenwood really getting out on him. Looks like Chris Jones might be trying to make a move there with that one coming to a close. Jake Greenwood going to take the win. Kurtstetter in 2nd. And that is it. All cars are going to make the A main. We are rolling into the warm-up right now. So we will have to wait and see what they do for a track reset. And they are rolling out right now for the warm-up session. Once again, we apologize for having a few little technical difficulties. Tonight's was definitely not on us. I'm not sure what Streamlabs OBS is doing, but looked like they might have been having some issues with licensing for YouTube. So we wanted to make sure we still got it on YouTube. We came in through a back door, but we didn't have everything that we needed to put on the full experience that we normally do. But we're going to make it happen tonight. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. We definitely appreciate you, each and every one of you. Let's run through the series sponsors right now. So main title sponsor, Jessup Logistics. Anything that you need moved, make sure you look him up. He actually runs in our league, Mark Jessup. Also, Design Metal Art. We have Greg Detweiler. He also runs in our league as well. Just outside the back gate there at Knoxville Speedway, that's Design Metal Art. So if you make it over to one of the races there at Knoxville, make sure you stop by and check them out. They have all kinds of different yard art and all kinds of other different things that they do. Speed World Hobbies, another one for us as well. That is Billy Bowerman's RC company. Make sure you check them out, especially for any of your on-road RC needs. Speed World Hobbies. Goyette Trucking, another series sponsors. They came on with us last year, Anthony Goyette, and he stuck around with us, and we definitely appreciate him coming on board. It's always good to keep it in-house and have some of these drivers be able to promote these companies because these are great people and they have great businesses. Also, Works Graphics. If you need any paint schemes, let us know. We can definitely hook you up. Sofa King Fast Sim Sports and Pushin, the Cushion Productions. So right now they are still wrapping through warm-up. Looks like they might run the full thing. They're just advancing the session right now. So we're going to get to rocking and rolling here. All right, so the grid for the A main, everybody made it. We are going 40 laps is the distance. So this should be interesting with the setup. Hopefully everybody has enough fuel. We're going to rock and roll right into it here. Starting on the front row of the A main, it is going to be a Most Wanted Motorsports front row. They captured both spots. The 3D of Darren Detweiler going to take home that first position. Sitting just outside of him is going to be the number 43 of Jake Greenwood. Row number 2 is going to be the 00 of Billy Brickley and Brandon Kurtstetter in the number 922. Row number 3 is going to be the number 56 of Randy Shreves and the number 100 of Kenneth Payne. Row number 4 is going to be the number 13 of Aiden Bierlein and Chris Jones on the outside. Row number 4 in that number 54 from Down Under. Just kidding, Chris. Row number 5 is going to be the number 11 of Caleb Harmon and Dustin Sargent in the number 77. Row number 6 on the inside is going to be the number 27 of Stephen Vogelsong and Clint Stone in the 88. Row number 7 is going to be the number 19 of Dante Brown, another KPR car, and Andrew Hansen, who found good luck in the 305 Fixed Series last night, taking home second for Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Row number 8 is going to be the 000 of Austin Stern and Derek Bond in the number 9. Row number 9 is going to be Blaine Brink on the inside in the number 1 and Carl Deitch in the number 8. And that is going to do it. Here we go. So you're going to see Darren Detweiler bring him down to the start. Right there's your Most Wanted Motorsports front row. Right behind him, though, Billy Brickley in the 00 for Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. If you look under those top wings there, any of them with a guy sitting on a couch going really fast, yeah, that's Sofa King. And look, they are on that inside row in the second and third rows. So good starting spots for those guys. Let's wait and see what they do. Here we go, coming down to the green flag. Darren Detweiler with one hell of a start. Going to already pull out about 1 to 2 car lengths. Goes up high, though. Looks like he might have stepped on his own little peepee. And he's going to hold on to it. Jake Greenwood holding down that second position. But here we go. Billy Brickley getting ready to load up that Montana musket loader and shoot it all over that number 43 of Jake Greenwood. If he can get down on the inside, he's going to be looking. Randy Shreves dropping back into that 5th position. In 4th is going to be Brandon Kurtstetter. So good run for him tonight. Looks like we have a caution flag out on the speedway. I won't be able to do instant replays, unfortunately, guys. I do apologize. But it looked like that might have been... Oh, looks like Andrew Hansen, maybe Clint Stone. So there's 2 Sofa King guys that might have gotten tied up with possibly... Looked like Dustin Sargent also. So not quite sure what happened there, unfortunately. And looks like Clint Stone might be pulling it in. Not sure if he's going to be calling it tonight. So he might be running in to grab that fast repair, or no, he's going to stay out on track. He might have had somebody looking at his car to evaluate and see how much damage he had. So we're going to re-rack them and re-stack them. And we are going to get rocking and rolling once again. So we will be going back to green flag racing momentarily, and we should go back to a double file restart. So once again, you'll see Darren Detweiler and Jake Greenwood holding down those top 2 positions. In 3rd, Billy Brickley. 4th, Brandon Kurtstetter. 5th is going to be Randy Shreves. 6th, Aiden Bierlein. 7th, Kenneth Payne. 8th is going to be the number 54 of Chris Jones. In 9th is going to be Caleb Harmon. 000 in 10th for Austin Stern. Looks like Derek Bond moving up into that 11th position, so he's on the move. And the number 8 of Carl Deitch holding down 12th. I'm sorry. And 13th is going to be Steven Vogelsong in the number 27. So here we go, getting ready to rock and roll. We've got them re-racked, restacked, and we are going to let her rip, Tater Chip. We are going to be coming to the green flag here momentarily. We are looking. Here we go. So once again, Darren Detweiler with a great restart there, able to jump out in front. I think Jake Greenwood gave him the carte blanche to take whatever room he needed, and he's going to do so, trying to get checked out. Here come the Sofa King boys in 3rd and 4th. Looks like Clint Stone and Andrew Hansen both out. So Sofa King Sim Sports having a rough night for a few of their drivers in the 305s. Hopefully they can come back and redeem themselves in the 360s. Looks like Aiden Beerline making a move up towards the front of the field as well. He's sitting in that 5th position. Kenneth Payne moving up into 6th. So here we go. Looks like Billy Brickley on the move, trying to take a look on the inside. We might have a battle warming up here from the Most Wanted boys, even though they are holding down the top 2 spots. They are not going to go easy. Jake Greenwood is not going to roll over and play dead for Darren Detweiler. If he gets a shot, he's going to take it. And here we go with the Montana Musculoader. Billy Brickley trying to set it up, but he is in a good spot right now, waiting to see what these two boys are going to do. They are getting awfully racy. 11 laps in of 40 with only 1 caution. This is a great race so far. Battle for the lead. Right now we are looking to see if Jake Greenwood can get it done. He is working that low line, so there's definitely 2 racy lines right now. Darren Detweiler staying up in the good stuff. Looks like Brickley's going to go top shelf as well. Jake Greenwood pulling it back down. Brickley trying to run the slider line. Looks like he might be trying to make up some ground on these top 2 boys. Let's see what we've got shaking back here. We're going to drop back to 5th here for a second. We've got a battle for position. Aiden Beerline going to go low. Randy Shreves up to the top shelf, up around that Pushin the cushion. And Beerline closes the door. Not going to get it done. Top 3 still haven't changed. Still running Darren Detweiler, Jake Greenwood, and Billy Brickley. This is a battle for that 4th position. And it looks like Austin Stern now in the 000, starting to make a charge up towards the front. Kenneth Payne right there in tow in the red, white, and black on the right-hand side of the screen. Aiden Beerline in that 13A, holding down 4th right now. Starting to pull away from Randy Shreves, actually. Looks like we're heating back up for the 2nd position. Billy Brickley starting to make some forward momentum here. He's going to go down low and leave Darren Detweiler hanging up top. Jake Greenwood looking on the inside. We might have a new leader here momentarily. He's got his left side tires down in the good stuff. Going to try and make it happen. Darren Detweiler not giving up without a fight. He is running that cushion right now and making it happen. But Jake Greenwood was able to pull it down and hold it down. Now we have a slide job. Whoa! Brickley backs off. They get together. He gets together. A little bit of contact with Detweiler. No harm, no foul. Position was given back. Detweiler still holding down 2nd. Brickley going to have to try and regroup. Meanwhile, Jake Greenwood trying to get checked out. He is catfishing tonight, running that bottom feeding. All top 3 cars drop down into the good stuff down there all the way up against that inside wall. Detweiler decides he doesn't like that. Going to try and get the run on the outside. Brickley just doesn't have enough for him at the moment. And he is actually dropping off pace. So he's going to try and battle back up here, I have a feeling. It's all Most Wanted Motorsports right now. Top spot going to Jake Greenwood and Darren Detweiler, your top qualifier, holding it down, man, showing what they can do. Brickley now starting to try and make a charge. Let's see if he can get close enough to make anything happen. We still have 18 laps to go in this one. Only 1 caution. Here we go. Going to drop back to that 4th and 5th position for a few minutes here. Looks like Aiden Beerline still holding down 4th, but Randy Shreves right there on his tail. Austin Stern right behind Randy Shreves. So let's see what they can do. Looks like they're running a few different lines there. Randy goes straight through the slick. Not the way he's going to get it done, but now he's looking down low. Aiden Beerline working that top shelf. Look at that. Track is looking real racy right now. Now Stern all the way down the inside. Let's see. He's battling with Randy Shreves for that 5th position. Don't count out Kenneth Payne. Here he comes in. He's like, hey, get me on the broadcast. Get me some TV time. So here he comes right now. KPR Racing for Kenneth Payne in that 100. Also the other KPR car right there, Aiden Beerline running the orange, black, and white. So good battle. It looks like Billy Brickley able to hold down and take over that 2nd position from Darren Detweiler. Sorry we missed that one, guys. I apologize. Was getting all caught up in the racing in the backfield. We got some good stuff going on back there. Now Detweiler looking to the inside of Brickley. Let's see as they go down the back straightaway. Brickley going to able to hold him off. Let's see if Darren Detweiler can mount a charge with 12 laps to go. Detweiler still trying to keep a nose in there just to let Brickley know he's there. And Jake's watching it all happen in the rearview mirror. Here we go. Detweiler tries to mount another charge as they go down the back straightaway. Not going to get it done. Let's see if he can get a run. So right now as you see him, Jake Greenwood, I'm going to leave that up for just a moment here as we watch it. Billy Brickley, 0.8 of a second back from Jake Greenwood in that 2nd position. And about 0.4 back from him now is Darren Detweiler. Looks like that setup might be going out from underneath the car. Not quite sure. Still having one hell of a run though. Aiden Beerline holding down that 4th position. Shreves in 5th. Let's jump back here to see what Austin Stern's doing in the 6th position. Looks like we have a little battle. He's going to be trying to heat up and warm up here on Randy Shreves. Going to try to give him the old what for here in a minute. Let's see if he can pull it off. He is going to be looking on this inside. Randy Shreves down to protect the line there. Austin Stern with a good run going down the front straightaway. Going to take over that 5th position right there for that triple aught Austin Stern. Kenneth Payne trying to come back up. He's trying to get past Randy Shreves as well. Shreves taking that middle line. Stern now riding up a little bit higher as well. Looks like they're all going to be going top shelf here. Up to that cushion. See that dark to light transition. That's right where that cushion is. There's some moisture there. And they can bounce that right rear tire off it and get some good grip and one hell of a run as they go down the straightaway off the corner. So we're going to flash back up here and check on our leaders. Looks like Darren Detweiler going to try with a slide job. He's trying to make up some room. He's still about half a second back from Billy Brickley at the moment. He's getting close in the corners, but not close enough to hold him down. Jake Greenwood, one hell of a night right now. Pulling out about 5 to 6 car lengths. Maybe even a little bit further than that as it shows he's 1 second, 0.983 seconds ahead of your second place, Billy Brickley. We're going to drop back here and check out these guys because these guys are looking real racy. Here we go. Kenneth Payne trying to make a move on Randy Shreves. He's going to hold down that bottom line in that number 100 KPR car. Austin Stern still trying to make a move. Here we go. Aiden Beerline and Austin Stern. I think that was really close as they came down to the checkered flag. Jake Greenwood out front. Billy Brickley in second. Third's going to be Darren Detweiler. Aiden Beerline in fourth. Austin Stern fifth. Sixth is going to be Kenneth Payne. 7th is Randy Shreves. 8th, Caleb Harmon. 9th is Brandon Kurtstetter. 10th is going to be Derek Bond. 11th, Dustin Sargent. Carl Deach taking home 12th. 13th is Steven Vogelsong. 14th is Andrew Hansen. Chris Jones in 15th, Dante Brown 16th, Blaine Brink 17th, and rounding out your field, unfortunately, rough night for him tonight, the number 88 of Clint Stone. So we are going to see when these guys hop over to the post-race interviews, and we'll be pulling over your top 3 up for those driver interviews. So as you can see on the front stretch there, they are getting the cars all set up for their pictures, which means that we should be seeing some drivers getting into the post-race interviews. We're going to go ahead and pull up the 3D of Darren Detweiler taking home that 3rd position for Most Wanted Motorsports. How are you doing tonight, bud?
Oh, feeling pretty good after that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty great race. You were top qualifier tonight. Did very well in the heat race. Started out front, and you were out there for quite a bit of the race.
Yeah, I should have ventured to the bottom earlier than I did, and it was one of those things I didn't want to leave the top and lose position to my teammate. But overall, I'll take leading the first half and still managing to bring home a podium. Without hitting the wall there in turn 3 and 4, I think I pretty much had second on lock, but mistakes happen.
Yeah, but I mean, it looked like the track was pretty racy tonight. It looked like there was a top shelf and down low all the way up against that wall. Obviously, Jake was able to make that work in the number 43.
Yeah, there was definitely a great track out here. We did have a top and bottom. It would have been nice if it would have widened out a little bit more because it was one of those things you had to be on it if you were going to run the bottom. There was a couple times that I just made tiny little mistakes down there, and Jake would pull away from me when he was running the top side still, and one of those, he ran a hell of a race without a doubt.
Well, I mean, there was some great racing between all 3 of you guys. It looked like you and Brickley might have touched wheels or bumped slightly, but position was given back, and you guys just kept right on a rocking and roll and didn't even fall back too far from Jake.
Yeah, it was pretty minor. One of those things that was like, oh, crap. And then he realized where he was heading, and I realized he was there, and we just kind of gave each other a little extra room. So I think it was just a real little minor bump, and that was the end of it.
For sure. Well, hell of a job tonight, taking home that 3rd position. Who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight?
I got to thank everybody at Most Wanted Motorsports, Design Metal Art, Jessup Logistics, and Double D Designs.
Yeah, I commented about the new paint. That's pretty wild for you this week.
Yeah, it's a little different. I figure, hey, got Photoshop now. I might as well explore a little bit.
There you go. It's a hell of a lot easier to paint your car when you own the software to do it to get it done easily, huh?
That's true.
Absolutely, Darren. Well, hey, thanks, man. Good luck tonight in the 360s, and hopefully you can bring home another podium.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. And we are waiting. Here we go for Billy Brickley taking home the 2nd position tonight.
What's up?
How are you?
I just woke up from a nap from the last 40 laps, but
Oh yeah.
Typical 305 race, kind of boring, but I
Kinda
remember why I
boring.
stopped racing them. But yeah, it wasn't bad, but
I thought there was some good racing out there, definitely.
yeah, I felt like I was just riding,
Well,
but
you were
it wasn't too bad.
You were riding dirty then, I guess.
The heat race was fun. But,
Yeah, it looked like you were really trying to work your way up through the field, and I mean, you at least had a decent car tonight to get it done.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I needed caution at the end because there's no way you can run anybody down in these. There's not enough power, but it wasn't bad. just didn't do very good at my sandbag attempt in qualifying there. As you could tell, I had to start 8th in the heat race, so that worked out real well.
Uh-huh.
I'm like 0 for 9 on that, so. But yeah, it wasn't bad. We'll take it. Second place for the first night back, I guess, in 305.
Absolutely. Who would you like to thank, brah?
Oh, I thank Mr. David Ward
Who?
for broadcasting tonight, for filling in for us. And then Silva King Fast Sim Sports, Works Graphics, Speed World Hobbies, Jessup Logistics, Pushing the Cushion Productions for all the fine productions we have here.
Hell yeah! Awesome.
But yep. Thank you, Dave.
Well, hopefully we get to see you again in the 360s for a podium. What do you think?
We better win that one.
All right. I think you're going to have a little bit more. I don't think you're just going to be riding around, as you called it, in the 360s.
No, that
I
one.
think you're actually going to have to get up on the wheel because I know the
Yeah.
Elbows Up boys are coming for you. Most Wanted still going to be hanging tough, like
That
New
one's
Kids
gonna
on the
be a fun
Block.
one.
So,
Looking forward to the 360.
hell yeah. All right, brother. Well, thank you. Have a good night, man. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
With the win, the number 43 of Jake Greenwood from Most Wanted Motorsports. How the hell are you doing tonight?
Oh, not too bad. Just tried something new tonight and pretty dang happy it worked out.
Well, it definitely worked out all right. You pulled away from everybody. I think at one point you had at least or just under a second on second place, Billy Brickley, even at the end there. So,
Yeah, I was line first, I think, maybe. I knew it was probably going to come back in there on the bottom, but wasn't sure.
well, it looked like you were peeking down even early on, and it just didn't have enough, and Darren was able to outrun you going top shelf, but you just kept getting closer and closer. It was like Jaws. I wish I had the music because it was like da-dun, da-dun. You were just riding, da-dun, 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 and then he just struck, and it happened.
Yeah, I feel a little guilty there. Actually, even when I did get by Darren there, he started. I went to the bottom there for a few laps, and he started following me, and he was actually. I don't know how the hell he was doing it, but dude was flying into the corners, and he almost got it. Well, he did get into the back of me there a little bit. And I thought, oh my gosh, geez, do I gotta let this guy by or what? But I think we were both pretty hooked up tonight, so that was pretty good to see. Trying something new, it's always nice when it works out that well.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, 1 and 3 for Most Wanted Motorsports. That's taking home 2 of the podiums tonight. That's pretty darn good.
Absolutely, I'm absolutely thrilled.
For sure. Who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight?
Definitely Most Wanted Motorsports, Darren, Greg, all those guys over there. They're always fun to race with, and they give us the opportunity to race against some nice talent to try new things on setups and compare and contrast a little bit. And so we tried some things, and they definitely worked here. So that's glad we have that to kind of base off of. Design Metal Art for sure. Jessup Logistics, Double D Designs for the nice 305. I got to go get my Works Graphics 360 here in a minute. And UDSS for the league.
Right on, man.
Oh,
yeah.
And I have my girlfriend watching for the first time ever. She's finally trying to figure out what the hell I've been doing during these nights instead of hanging out with her. So,
well, it was a good night for her to watch, wasn't it?
Absolutely. So, hello, Megan.
Aw, he even said hello.
Yeah.
All right, well, hello, Megan. We're glad you joined us tonight for United Dirt Sim Series here for the 305 Unlimited class, coming at you from Volusia. Hey, man, what do you think about the race? The race for the 360s.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be tough. There's a lot of fast guys, and Dad, I'll be talking to you again, but I guess you never know. We'll see.
Well, I think they're going to make you work for it a little bit more than the 305s here because it looked like you were just dominating these right now.
Yeah, I know there's a lot more guys to worry about in the 360s, so this will be a lot more work for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully we get the interview, and that is your winner, folks, right there. Jake Greenwood from Most Wanted Motorsports. Have a good one, bud.
Thank you. You too.
All right, we'll pull up one more driver here. We're gonna pull up. Let's see. Who should we pull up? We are going to pull up. Let's do Kenneth Payne. Taking
Hello.
home that
Hey, how's
sixth position in the number 100. How was your night tonight?
it was good. It was really good. I had a good time. The car was nice. My setup guy helped me set the car up real good, so I was happy with everything. It really was. It was good racing. I'd like to thank you guys for putting it up every week, and just appreciate everything from you guys.
Absolutely, man. It looked like your team cars had a pretty good night tonight. Aiden taking home that fourth position. What happened to Dante? It looked like he fell off the pace a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I guess when I talked to Dante after the races, we were in the pits, and he said, "Yeah, I just went off the different world, man. I just don't know what happened." I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know if he finished or if he did." And he goes, "Yeah." And then Aiden ran real good. Stern ran good. I was happy for those guys.
For
We
sure.
were up there, and that's where we wanted to be.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, when you really stand back and look at it, fourth, fifth, and sixth, just outside the podium, you guys had that on lock.
Yeah, we did. I was a little loose in the beginning and in the end, and it started tightening up more. So I'm figuring out my setups a lot better. I'm starting to understand them a little bit more as time goes on, and just have to get back to the drawing books and see what happens for next week.
Absolutely, man. Well, good luck tonight. Are you running the 360s?
Yes, sir, I am. We're getting ready to unload it right now and get everything situated, and boom, we'll be set to go.
All right. Well, who would you like to thank who helped get you out here tonight?
So I'd like to thank my team. I'd like to thank everybody on the team, and like Travis and Dante and Stern and Aiden for everything they do for me and me do for them, uh, and just you guys as well, and iRacing especially for letting us come and race and be a part of something like this, and then you guys as well. UDSS always number one.
Awesome, man. Have a good night. Good luck tonight in the 360s, and maybe we'll be doing a podium interview. What do you think?
Oh, I'm gonna do the best I can, Dave. I'll do the best I can, sir, and I'm gonna work as hard as I can and see what we can do and just push it.
There you go, brother. All right, take care. That's Kenneth Payne from KPR Racing. Have a good night, bud.
Thank you, you too.
All right, so that's pretty much going to do it for us here from Volusia. Apologize for the stripped down broadcast, but like I said, just we wanted to make sure that we got something out there for our fans watching at home and for the drivers. So thank you for riding along with us tonight here at United Dirt Sim Series. My name is Dave Ward, and I am going to sign off for the Unlimited. Stick around here shortly. We will be coming back live with the 360 Outlaw Division here at Volusia as well. So those cars are getting unloaded and ready to rock and roll. We will be back up soon. Thank you very much once again. God bless. Have a great night.